Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4. Today we are going to be getting this car started. I am extremely excited for this. I've got the day off from work. It is going to be awesome. I hope everything goes smoothly. I went ahead and made preventative measures. I got a sandwich plate and a brand new oil pressure gauge because I want to know exactly what is happening in this motor as soon as I start it. Because if I catch it, I can fix it. So I'm very excited. Hopefully everything goes according to plan, goes well. I've got some fabrication to do today, so I'm excited to do that. Haven't cut it and welded it in a while, so it's gonna be fun. So when I first made this pedestal, it's pretty cool, and it worked really well, except for one problem that it had is I did not do my research and I put too much cant in it. So you can see how far it leans back, and basically it leaned back so far that my turbo could not properly drain the oil to the oil pan through my tube here, and it was burning oil. Oil was coming out the exhaust. So time to fix this. It's going to be very similar, just a little bit less angle to it. Alright, so basically what I just did was I rotated the turbo drain a little bit away from the flange here, and that is because, for one, it gives me more clearance for the actual AN fitting, and for two, it will actually give me a better angle so I don't have to modify my AN fitting at all, and I could just change the angle of the turbocharger itself. This is the new positioning, very close to it at least, of the turbo. You can see from the exhaust housing there, it is much more level, so I should not have any oiling problems. Now it is time for me to connect. carried away with my weld. It's very ugly, that's why I got carried away. And I warped the bottom flange. So I've heated it up and I'm bolting it down a couple times to get it all situated. But in the meantime, I'm going to get radiator assembly in. I've got to cut this tab off right here. That was originally for the coolant reservoir. But I got to cut this off because this is going to be in the way of my boost pipe. So I have pair and big tube headers, and this is a 2005 cross member from an STI, and this is the aluminum shroud, Mishimoto cells, Koyo rad radiator, and that is the thin radiator fan. Does not fit on my swapped GC. You can clearly see it is very much not going to fit. Even if I remove the radiator fan, I don't think that it's going to really fit. It's the header's gonna touch the shroud. Alright, we got the pedestal on and we got the pedestal wrapped. I think it turned out pretty dang good. I got the V-band welded on. Obviously not gorgeous, I don't have any gas. Alright, so we have our existing exhaust. Runs all the way up. And I cut off a small bit of it. And you can see what I have to connect to. Which isn't all that bad. After going back and forth 100 times, finally got my fit up pretty good for that pipe up there. Can't see it too well, but I'm gonna tack it up and we're gonna roll with it. Unfortunately, I cannot use the bung. I couldn't make the angle work, so I'll just have to order one. So this is what we got. Now, I can bend this down. That just happened from the tack. We've got a pretty good shape here. Should all come together pretty nice. Just got the external wastegate tube But then I will be recirculating that at one point. So you just saw me install the exhaust for the last time. Here's a little clip of me welding just to tide you over. I completely forgot to record an outro. Completely new mistake again. So sorry about that. But I got an O2 sensor bung coming from my wideband, and I've also got heat wrap for the exhaust coming. So I will be able to wrap that up, and in the next video, I'm starting this car. I'm super excited to show you guys, and I could tell you the next episode is freaking awesome. So you guys get to look forward to that. Deuces.